Bosniak.
I'm Rufus Graham, and I played Jerome Bartholomew Esquire in the new hit movie Bosniak.
It was just such a pleasure being on the set with the guys, like the special effects team. They did like 80% of the movie, almost all of it was fake. All the actors, the community was just really good to be around.
Being on set was such a pleasure. I had loads of fun with the directors and the editors. We just rode around town and just had loads of fun. So it was a pleasure being on set with these guys, and I want to work with them again. That would be great.
Bosniak is a troubled young soul who, at the age of 7, went to an orphanage with his parents to visit the orphans. While he was there, the orphans ripped his parents to shreds and ate them. And as Bosniak watched as the orphans put barbecue sauce on his parents and slurped them up, he then realized that all orphans and children were bad and swore revenge on all of them.
The origins of Jerome Bartholomew Esquire was he came from a much more humble home. He was an orphan, and he one day, two parents and their child visited his orphan home, and him and his orphan buddies, they all gathered around and just ripped those parents to shreds. I won't get much into the details, but let's just say dinner that night was great.
I chose this role because as a small child in 2nd grade, I was flat tired by an orphan behind me. And then I realized that that orphan was bad and a jerk, so I punched him in the face. And since then, I have just become a monster at acting. I've won acting competitions, beat orphans in acting competitions. I have just dominated. And this role, this was perfect for me. I love playing Bosniak.
I'm so glad that I was chosen for the role of Jerome. I'm much like him in ways. I am an orphan myself, and really the way I got into acting was, I think around 2nd grade. I did Flat Tire, the young man in front of me, and that just really got the marble rolling down my path of acting. I will never forget that moment, and I will never forget that boy who led me into this wonderful career path. I pray for him every night.
Bosniak 2 is coming out on February 31st, and I encourage you all to see it.
I invite you to go see Bosniak 2, heading into theaters this February 30th.
No, 31st.
30th. 31st. Yes.